mute everyone. So please always ensure that you mute yourself if you are not speaking because of background noise, because it's always distracting at times. So please make sure that you mute yourself if you are not speaking. And if you want to speak, you can call my attention to it. If you cannot see my screen, please call my attention. If my screen is static, is not moving, please call my attention to it. I might not be able to see what is happening at the moment. So please, and if my network is not good, you can send a message on WhatsApp or on, just send a message on anywhere so that I can easily know that, I'm not audible enough. So thank you guys. So I'm going to start sharing my screen now. Let me know if you can all see my screen. Okay, can you all see my screen? Hello.
I can see.
Yes. I can see.
See you.
Okay. Okay. So today we are going to start. We'll continue where we stopped last week actually. And like I said, last week we were able to build the executive dashboard and we were able to build the customer details report as well. So this week we'll continue with the. Let me see if my slide is even. Oh, that's. Let I open this slide then. I'm sorry, Tommy. Hey, no. Okay, so this week we'll be looking at completing the our other report, which is the location and the product details. So like I said last week, we'll do a little bit of some UI UX as well in today's class. So, but let's just start with the map visual. Let's start building our map visual. So to build your map, we have to go to there is a visual called map. When you go to there's a visual, we have map visual. You can see all this map visual. And please, before you can use a map visual, you must ensure that you on your internet. Make sure that your internet is switched on, or else you won't be able to use your map, or the map is not going to show you exactly what you want to show. And another thing is that before you make use of your visual, now for maybe some of us that doesn't have this, if you look at your territory lookup, maybe you are not seeing something like this. You can see this icon that is looking like a globe icon. If you are not seeing it here, if you are not seeing this icon here, just click on the column, click on that continent or country, click on it. Once you click on it, go to column tools. Under the column tools, you will see data category. So you will see this data category, click on the drop down, then click on continent. If it is continent, if it is country, pick country, and if it is maybe province or region, you can use your state or province. So once you enable that, this icon here is going to display for you. This icon here is going to display for you. Okay, so that is that. So once you do that, you will be able to visualize your continent, country, and maybe region that you want to do. So in Power BI, we have different type of map that you can make use of. We have the basic one, which is the map, the normal map. We have the field map. We have the shape map as well. So you can make use of any one of them. So, but today we are going to be using the basic map for today's class. So I'm going to select the basic map. So I've clicked on the map. So can you all see? So this is the map. Please mute your mic. I'm hearing some background noise. So please let's mute our mic. So this is the map. Now I'm going to put country inside the map. Just once you select the map, I'm going to put country inside the map. Country. So you can see. The country and all. So you can see North American, Europe, Australia. Once you click on the bubble, you can see all this bubble is going to show you the country name. It's going to show you the country France, the country that Adventure Work is selling Gusto. So these are the country name. So another thing that you can do is that we need to add bubble. We can add a, what we want to visualize here is that we want to visualize based on, let's say, on our total order or total revenue. You understand? Based on total order or total revenue. So what I will do is that I will go to my data, So under my measure, I will add total order. I'm going to add total order to it. So total order, that should be under your bubble. Yeah, bubble size. You can see that when I added the total order, the bubble size has increased. Now, what is showing us now is that, okay, which country is having the highest order. So you can see that by default, United States is having the highest bubble size. You can see United States is having the highest bubble size, followed by Australia, you understand, followed by some of the, let's say Canada, then some of the European country as well. So this is it. So you can still format your map. So how do you format your map? Just go to formatting. Under your formatting, you can say map setting. You can format your map to, like, light, anyone that you want. You can see, so, but I'm going to use dark. So let's use this one. I'm going to use this dark. So let's use this one. So another thing that I would like to do here is that, I would like to, let me bring in slicer. So I want to be able to see this by each continent. I want to see this thing by each continent. So I'm going to bring a slicer. How do you bring a slicer? So you go to your visual. So there's a slicer visual here. I'll click on the slicer visual. So inside this slicer visual, I will add continent. I will go to my territory lookup. I will add continent inside the slicer. Continent. Yeah, continent. So I'm going to change the slicer, how my slicer is. I will change it to tiles. So I will go to my format. Under the format, I'll go to slicer setting. Under the slicer setting, I will change it to tile. So you can see now this thing has changed. So this thing has changed. So you can all see. So let me remove the title of this one here. Let me do this one. Okay. So this is our continent. So if you click on any of the continents, it's going to focus on, you can see this is Europe, this is North America, this is Pacific. You can see each continent is not, showing based on the slicer that I'm selecting. You can see Canada, Europe. So you can see, so you can as well probably format your slicer, just try to format it. Go to your value. Under your value, go to background. Your background color. Yeah, okay. So we can format it. Let me do this one. Okay. So your font color, you can change the font color to white so that it will be more readable and probably increase size. Okay, I think this is fine. So it's just a little simple, simple design. So under your slider setting as well, you can do your selection you can do selection. Instead of selecting one, you can make it to show all so that you can select everything at the same time as well. So if I click on select all now, it's going to show me the entire continent and countries. If I click on Europe, it's going to show me only Europe. If I click on North America, it's going to show me North America. And if I click on Pacific, okay, this is Pacific, this is North America. North American is North American here, then Europe is, sorry. I think I'm pressing something else. Let me just remove this. Let me just remove this show off so that we just, let me do single select so that I will know what I'm pressing. So if I click on Europe, this is Europe. If I click on North America, this is North America. If I click on Pacific, so this is Pacific, Australia, and all. So this is just how to make your simple, simple map visual. So this is how to make your simple map visual. So we'll move on to product details. We'll move on to product details. I believe this map visual is very, very simple and easy to understand. Is there any question on the map? Any question? Any question from anybody? Okay, no question.
So please, you have to enable.
What did you say?
Like he's saying, you have to enable something to make the map visual. Like, do you have to change something in the settings? My own map visual is not showing.
Yes, I told you earlier that you have to go and enable, go to your territory lookup, click on the continent. Once you click on the continent, go to data category, change it to like continent. If it is continent, change it to continent. If it is country, pick country. Do you understand? Is that
Okay.
fine? All right.
Yes, thank you.
So now once you enable that, you can save it and close your Power BI. Then on your Power BI back. But make sure that you have internet. If you don't have internet, it will not show. The map will not show. So that is that on the map. So let's go to our products. So let's go back. Let's go to our product details now. Yes. Is there any question?
Yeah, like you were explaining how we are going to get like change the settings for it to show our map. And like in your earlier conversation before, my screen was actually lagging. I can see that this territory is having like a world icon or say a globe. I didn't know how you do that. I wanted to ask that question, but somebody asked and I still did not get it clear. So I'd like that you explain it again. Thank you.
So what I said is that on your territory lookup, once you click on this continent, go to data under your column tools, go to data category, click on the drop down, then select continent. If it is continent, select continent. If it is country, select country. Is that fine?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so now let's start building our products details as well. We have built executive dashboard, we have built our map, we have built our customer details. So let's build the product details as well. So in our product details, so what we'll be building here is basically just to build, let's say I'm going to use some KPI. So, earlier on, we use some KPI here. So now I'm going to show you some other KPI that you can also use apart from the KPI that we use for this monthly revenue and monthly return. So let's see some other KPI that we can also use. So we are going to be using the gauge. So we are going to be using the gauge. Now, so for the gauge, what I want to see is that I want us to since it's a product something, I would like to go to my product lookup, then look for my product name. I will turn this to a slicer. Turn it to a slicer. Something is wrong here. Something is here that is, let me check. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I need to, something is wrong here. Let me click here, share connect. Okay, page, sorry, I'm just trying to do some settings here. Standard. Okay, so now, so what I want to do here is that I want to sorry. I'm having some. Let me delete this page. I'm having some issue on this page. Let me delete this page. Sorry, don't just create it again. So I've done some things on the page before, so it's giving me some error. So I have to delete it and again so that I will not be experiencing that issue. Okay, so let's go back now. So I'm going to pick my product name, which is my product. So I will turn this product to slicer. So what we want to actually do is to see, some product KPI. So I'm going to add my gauge. If you are familiar with gauge, you know what gauge does. It's going to show you the metrics, like whether you have reached your target or you have not reached your target. So what you are going to be looking here is that we want to look at our, our monthly targets. We want to look at the orders, and we want to look at the revenue and your profit as well. So I'm going to pick. So what this gauge does is that it's going to, if you look at the requirement of the gauge, it's going to ask you for the value, minimum value, maximum value, your target, and your two tips. If this one is optional, but the most important thing is your value, your target. Those are the major things that is quite important. So now, what is our value? Our value is our monthly order, which is our total order. That is the actual order. So our total order by what? By our total order by let's say order targets. What is order targets? Order targets. So now I will go back to my settings here. So my order target is you can either put it as maximum, or you put it as you put it under your target. You can see target value here. So you can either put it as your maximum value or order type, but let's use target value here. So let's pick a single product. So this is AWC logo cap. So you can see now that for this particular product, our target is what? Our target is to make a sales of 2013. That is our target, and our actual value is what? 2062. That means that we exceeded our targets for this particular period. For this particular product, we exceeded our target. So that you can see now that we exceeded that. If you check other products, let's see other products. See. So you can see this one as well. We are able to exceed this particular target as well. So we exceeded the target as well. This one, we did not meet target. We are supposed to sell 161, but we sold what? 157. We did not meet target for this one. So you can see. So let's see. So that is that. We can also do for revenue. Let's do for revenue and profit as well. So this is for, let's do for revenue and profit as well. Okay. So and now for total order, so now let's do for revenue. Instead of using total order, let's use revenue here. Let's use revenue. So let's use revenue. So and revenue target. So let me go back to my settings to go and fix that. So let's fix this revenue target. So you can see. So let's do profit as well. Let's do profits. Let me remove all this one. So let's do profits. Total profits and profit targets. Where's our profit targets? Profit targets. So I'll go to my settings again. I'm going to remove this other target and I'll put profit targets here. Profit targets. So you can now see now. So you can able to see, okay, whether you are able to achieve your monthly target or not. You understand? So that is exactly what we are trying to do. So we want to know, okay, was I able to achieve, monthly target, or let me use something else. Let's use previous month. Let's see whether we can, or should we use previous month? Yes, you can use previous month as well instead of target or monthly target. You can use previous month. Probably your target is that you want to be able to exceed like last month profits. You understand? Maybe you want to make sure that, okay, last month you're able to exceed last month profit. So you can make use of previous month's profit as well. So to do this one, you can bring in a filter here under your total orders. This is your total order. You can use a filter based on on your order targets. You can use a filter, maybe let's say start of month. So on every start of month, you want to know whether you are making profit or not. So you go to your calendar table, then start of month. Start of month, you can do top N, which is top N 1. Sorry. So let's bring in my start of month here. So let's say latest. This will be the latest, then you apply this. So we want to see for, what we are trying to do here is that we want to see for single months. I don't want to do the overall, you know that this data that we are working on is for like 3 years or 4 years. So we want to do for a single month. I don't want to do the overall. So that is why you see that this particular values change. So what I did is that I will use the revenue as an example again. So for your revenue target, what you will do is that go to your start of month, put your start of month here, then click on the drop down here and do top N. Top N for what? Top 1. Then go to your start of month again, drag the month inside by your value, then do latest value. You understand? So then you apply the filter. So you can do the same thing for profit as well. So profit target, you go to your start of month, put your start of month here under your target, then go to your top N. So what we are trying to do is, what we are looking at before is the overall. So we want to see, okay, what happened exactly late in the last month, exactly last month. So that is why I'm using this one. So I will say 1, then I will take my start of month again. I will bring in by value, then I'll apply the filter. So now it's going to show me exactly what happened last month, as at today, what happened last month. So that is what I'm doing. Sorry, it should be latest, not earliest. Latest, yeah. So this one, let's check it is latest, okay. This one too is latest, okay, it's fine. So now we can say that previous month, do we make profit? Do we achieve our do we exceed our target or not? So we can see it from here. So let me check something here. Sorry, let me check something here. Other targets. Okay. But why is it not showing me the? Okay, it's fine. So now let's do some bit of formatting here. Let's do some bit so that our work will look so so fine, and it will not just, so you can just do some formatting, go to your format. You can see your target labels. You can see your target label, so you can format it anyhow you want. But here I'm going to be using sorry, you can go to your color to like color. Probably you want to use this color. You can see, so let me just format all this one as well. I'll just put down this. Format it. So you can format your work like this. Then another thing you can do is that let's go to our title headers. Probably let's name it properly. So let's call this one monthly order. Monthly orders versus target. So we just want to confirm our monthly order versus our target. So I hope we are getting this. So just to show, are you able to achieve your monthly target or not? So this is monthly revenue versus target. The same thing with profits. That's our monthly profits versus targets. So that is that. So I'm going to show you guys some, maybe a little bit advanced formatting here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of advanced formatting here. So now this is fine, like this is okay. So the advanced setting, the advanced formatting that I want to show you is that so now you can all see that if I click on, let's say, a particular product, for this one did not meet targets. You can see this particular product did not meet targets. AW. Okay. So this particular product did not meet, this one meets target. For other targets, it meets target. For revenue target, it did not meet the revenue target. For profit, yes, we are able to make profit. You understand? It meets target. So I want to indicate that, okay, if it meets target, can you give me a certain issue, alert me? Because I might not be able to be alerted with all this, black and all that is going on here. I might not be able to be alerted. You understand? So let's do a little bit advanced, advanced formatting. And what am I going to do? I'll go to my, to my data tab. Then I will go to my measure table. So let's create a new measure. So I will say, I'm coming, it's loading. So I will call this one other colors. So what I will say is that I will say if my total order is greater than other targets, it should return what for me? It should return green for me. It should return green color for me. Else, it should return what? Red. So I'll click enter. Now let's see. So I will click this monthly order now. I will go to my formatting. Then I will go to color. Under the colors, I will click on this FX sign. Then I will go to my format style. I will click on field values and I will go to my measure. Then I will go to other color that I just created now. This other color. I will click OK. Can you all see? Now, this one is telling me that, okay, for this particular product, yes, we meet targets. That is why it's showing me green sign, the green color. So now let's check monthly revenue. Let's do the same thing for monthly revenue. Let's see what is going to happen for monthly revenue. Where is the other color that I created now? Okay. So let me just copy this and create a new one. Okay. I hope you guys understand. You guys are understanding it. Is there any question so far? So I'm going to call this one revenue color. Revenue color. So I would say if what? If my revenue, total revenue is greater than what? Greater than what? My revenue target. My revenue target, then it should return green and red. If not, so let's see what is going to happen for revenue now. So I will go to my formatting as well. I will go to my color here. Then I will change this one to field value. I will pick, go to my measure. Let me search for revenue value. Revenue color. So let's pick the revenue color. So can you all see now? This is red because what? We did not meet our target. And that is exactly what Gate is telling you. Gate is telling you that, okay, do you meet target? Do you not meet target? So if I do not meet target, you should show me this sign. Let's probably check another product and see. Okay, you can see now for this particular product, this one did not meet target for our monthly order. But in terms of revenue, it meets targets. Do you understand? So please, do you guys understand what I'm doing here? I hope everybody understands.
Sorry.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
sorry,
All
I
right.
have an observation, please.
Okay, what's the observation?
Our monthly revenue, if you check the filter, we were using the latest start of the quarter instead of the start of the month. Then our monthly profit is showing earliest start of the month instead of latest start of the month.
Sorry, that's a mistake. That's a mistake.
So you have not applied it. I don't think it's going to work if you didn't apply it.
What is it?
You didn't click apply filter, so it has changed back to
Okay.
the earliest.
Okay. Maybe that's what I thought I did earlier.
So for
Okay,
the
I think
monthly
it's working.
revenue, it was for the monthly revenue versus target. We are using start of quarter, latest quarter instead of latest month, if I'm not wrong, for monthly revenue, the filter.
For monthly revenue. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. I didn't even pay attention to this. Sorry for those mistakes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for that observation. Thank you. It really showed that you are following. Yeah. So I think I do. Okay. I think everything is fine now.
Yes.
Okay, it's fine. So let's quickly do the last one so that for the sake of people that maybe you have not been following, what I'm trying to do here is that, this black color, you might not be able to be alerted with anything that is happening here. So I want to use the color formatting that, okay, if it meets target, let's show me that it meets target. If it doesn't meet target, show me that it doesn't meet target by showing me the red sign and the green sign. So I'm going to create for profit now. Let's see whether we make target, so that we'll be alerted. Oh, okay, if we make profit or not. So I will just edit one of my formula that I have already. So I'll click on new measure. So I'll click on new measure. So I'll click here. I will change this to profit color. Profit color, then change this one to what? If profits, total profits, if total profits is greater than target, our profit target, then it should return green and red for us, if that's the case. Okay, so let's see. It's possible that a particular product did not even meet target for any of the, so let's format this as well. So I'll click here. I'll change this format style to field value. I'll go to my measure. So let me just type color. So that is profit color. Then I'll click OK. What happened? What happened? Field value. Profit colors. Okay, so it's working now. So if you click, let's check another product. Maybe we can see you can see this particular product meet targets. So you can click on continue checking some products. Some product might meet other targets, and some might not meet. So you can just keep checking like that if you want to check. There are some product that is blank. Probably they don't have any sales and all. Yeah. So that is that on the gauge and all. So another thing that I want to show you is that how to use some, maybe like an area chart and all. So you can also use area chart. So I'll go to my executive summary. My executive summary, I will copy this, my line chart. I'll copy this line chart here. I'll go to the product details. So I'll go to the product details. Let me paste this thing here. What I'm going to do here is that I'm going to change this to area charts. So let me remove I'm going to remove the trend line. I'm going to remove the trend line. Then I will change this to area chart. So you can see, and probably let me change revenue trend. So let me remove the revenue trending to, let's use total order. We use total order or total, yeah, let's use total. Let's use total order instead of revenue. Let's use total order. Okay. So this is total order. So you can change the formatting line color to black. So let's call it what? The title should be what? That should be our orders. Say monthly orders. So monthly order. So let's do the same thing. Let's do for return as well. So I'll just go Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. What happened? So I'll just do Control C, Control V. So copy and paste. So I will do for return as well. So instead of using monthly order, let's do return. Let's do returns. That's our total returns. So this is returns. So because return is something that is not good, I'll go to my formatting. I'll go to line chart, to the line and I'll go to my color, then I'll change the color to something like this. Yeah, so let's call this one monthly return. So these are monthly return. Okay, so now, we are looking for product. So we want to focus more on the product rather than picking everything. So I'm going to change this slicer. I will change it to what? I will change it to a card. I will change it to a card. I will change this slicer to what? To a card. So I'm going to turn it to a card. Now you'll see that when I change it to a card, it's going to return the first name for me. So that means that whenever I come here, I'm looking for all-purpose bike standard, bike stand. So let me format this one. Let's format it. Call out value. Let's reduce the call out value to like 20. Let's reduce it to like 20. 20, okay. Yeah. So let me change this to Sego UI. Sego UI. And let me use 15. Okay. Okay. And that is fine. I'm going to remove the label, category label. So you can see now that we are looking for all-purpose bike stand. So now what I will do is that the title, I will call the title something, I'll call it selected, because I want to do something for you guys now, selected products. Selected products. So I'll call this one selected product. This is the product that we are looking at the moment. Okay. So let me go to my background color. My background. Let me change the background to text color should be white. Okay. So the text color should be white here. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, so now what I will now do is that I will now I want to turn this page. I want to turn this page to what? To a drill through. I think someone asked me a question last week on, is it drill through or slicer something? I can't really remember. Someone asked me a question on drill through and something. So I'm going to turn this page to a drill through. So whenever I go to my maybe executive summary and I click on a particular product, you can see this product name. If I click on this particular product, I can drill through from here. I can drill from here to the product table. So I'm going to turn this product table to a drill through page. You understand? So when someone selected a particular product from the executive summary, it's going to change on the product table as well. So you see what I'm saying now. You see what I'm saying. So what I will do here is that I'll go to my page information. Can you see? I did not select anything. Go to page information. So under the page information, you see page type. I'm going to turn it to what? Drill through. Can you see drill through? Now it's asking me to add a data to this place. So I'm going to add a data. Which data am I going to add? I'm going to add product name. Product name. I've added the product name. So now let's text something now. So by default, it's going to create something like this for you, but we don't actually need this. We don't actually need this. So I'm going to delete it. So what I will do, or let me leave it. I will show you guys what this one does. So what I will do now is that I will go to my executive page. Now let's pick any particular product here. You can see these products. Okay. So you can see now, you can see this drill through here. What I just did is that I click on this product, and you can see this drill through is telling me that I should go to product table, the products, it's going to take me to the products page. Now, can you see that the product that I selected is what? Sport 100 helmets. Can you see that this page has changed? Everything here has changed as well. Are we together? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we are getting you.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we're together.
Yes,
We're getting you.
All right, thank you. So you can see that when I drill through from the executive, now, if you're let's observe something again, so that before, let's check this thing again. The selected product is what? Sport 100 helmet. Now it's telling you the details about this Sport 100 helmet. Now you can say that, okay, your monthly order, you did not meet targets. Your revenue, you did not meet targets. You did not meet targets, and you can see your monthly, orders and return as well. So you can, if you come back here, if you want to go back to your executive dashboard, you can see this icon. You have to click on Control and Enter. You click on Control and Enter, it's going to take you back. It's going to take you back to your executive dashboard. Can you see? So now if I want to check mountain bottle cage, or let's say water bottle, let's click on this water bottle and see. Okay. My coming. So you can see this drill through. When you click on the drill through, it's going to take you to the products. It's going to take you to the product. Don't forget, the reason why it's taking you to the product is because I have enabled this page as a drill through page, and I put product name as my drill through. You understand? So that is why it's in case if you are trying it out and you're not getting, make sure that you configure this page as a drill through page. I hope you guys understand. Make sure that you configure this page as a drill through page. So now the selected product is what? Water bottle. And you can see now everything here have changed again. So this is the, the monthly order for water bottle. You understand? Probably if you want to, you can put maybe a slicer to check for year, maybe a year slicer. You can do a year slicer. Let's say you want to see for individual year. So I'm going to add, let's say year. So let me format this here. Let me format the slicer to slicer section and drop down. Okay, so let's say that I want to look for like 2020 now. Maybe this particular product, you can see now for 2020, this product is making profit, they meet target for the previous months. You can see. Let's check for 2022. So you can see that in 2022, this is the latest month. So because we are using latest month, you can still bring in, probably you can use a month, a month slicer as well, but you can explore all this one later. So that is that about the drill through. So for this one that is going back to the executive summary, let's format this one as well. Probably you can format it so that it can be visible. Go to your icon, go to line color and change the color to white. So you can see now that this one is now visible. I click here, so format. So I just want to format this why is this thing not showing? Formatting option are unavailable for this visual. What happened? Why can't I format this thing? Okay, anyway, so that we should not waste our time. So you can add maybe month as well. You can do month as well if you want to do month, and just add more slicer here if you want to do that. You can add more slicer here. Probably let's say you want to see by month. Let's say since we are using start of the month, so let's say start of the month. This won't work. No, let's use month now. So you can do it like this, and probably want to check for individual months. Want to check for individual months. So that is that. So now let's move on. That is that on the product table. So what we are going to do next is a little bit of some UI, some UI design. How to do some UI design. We don't have much time. So I've taught you how to use the drill through from one page to another and all. So let's do some UI design. So now I want to be going to, I want to go to executive summary. I don't want to be pressing, be going to, one page to another, from one page to another. Oh, before I go to the UI sign, so let's do a little bit of edit interaction. So, I just need to show that edit interaction. So for example, now the way you can say that when I click on order by category, it is filtering everything here. You can see that everything is being filtered. If I click here, everything is being filtered. If I go to my line chart and I click on any of the line, everything here is being filtered. You can see that everything here is being filtered. So what if I don't want a particular visual to interact with another visual? For example, now I don't want this my order by category. I don't want it to interact with my revenue trending. Anytime I click on, I filter this thing by, let's say, accessories. I don't want it to filter. I don't want it to change. I don't want anything to change. So how can you do your edit? How can you make sure that it is not, you don't have cost filtering? So how do you do cost filtering is that, to enable that you are not cost filtering. So you have to click on the visual that you want to enable it on. Can you see order by category? Then you go to format. So for example, now let's assume that I don't want this my order by category to react with my revenue. You understand, with my revenue. So I will go to my edit interaction. Can you see edit interaction? So I'm going to disable this one. I'm going to disable it. Now let's check something out. If I filter by, let's say, bike, can you see that everything else changed, but this revenue did not change? Do you observe? Did anyone observe that? Anyone? Do you guys observe that?
Yes.
So you see that when I filter by clothing, everything here changed, but revenue did not change, because what I'm saying is that don't let this order by category to interact with my revenue. You understand? So that is what I'm saying here. If I click on bikes now, and I don't want it to interact with, for example, now maybe I don't want it to, even if I don't want it to interact with revenue trending, I can still do it. So what I will just do is that I will click on this order by category. You have to click on the order by category. So once you click on it, you go to format. So I'm going to click on edit interaction. Then I'm going to disable this one. You see this icon here is to disable, and this one is to filter. So I'm going to disable it now. Now I'm going to off my edit interaction. I will off it. I've off it. Now let me filter by accessories again. You will see that this revenue trending is not going to change. It's not going to change. You see that everything else is changing, but this one is not changing. Can you see? Revenue is not changing. Revenue trending too is not changing. So you can see it's not changing. Now, what if I want to Now, what if I want to apply the same thing here? I want to apply it on order by category. I don't want order by category to change if I'm featuring my revenue trending. So you come to revenue trending, go to your format, go to your edit interaction, and come here to come and off. You see this off, none. You click on this none. Once you click on it, it's going to disable that interaction. So now let's filter by revenue trending and see whether this is going to change. Let's see. Can you see that nothing changed here? Revenue changed because I did not edit it. You can see that our revenue have changed, but this one is not changing because that is the interaction that I want it to be. So that is that on edit interaction. So now let's move on to our, to the little UI that I said, the UI, how you can design your UI, just to make it a little bit user-friendly. So let's do some a little bit UI and all. So this one is called page navigation. You can call it page navigation, or let's say bookmarking. So what I will do is that I'll copy this icon here. I'll go to a new page. I'll paste it here. So what I want to do here is that, now please pay attention to this part very well. Pay attention, because most people always get this particular place, get it wrong. So what I want to do is I want to do page navigation. I don't want to be scrolling from one page to another. I want to be able to, once I'm on a particular page, I should be able to go to another page from there. You understand? So what I will do is that I will go to my bookmark. I'll go to insert. I will go to not image, cancel. I'll go to button and I'll click on blank. So can you all see this blank? Can you all see this blank?
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. So now I will take this my blank here. I will take it here. So I will go to button style. Under the button style, you can see under the button style, this is what apply setting to state. So you can see defaults. So I will go to icon. You can see this icon. Under the icon, I'm going to change this icon type. I will change it to what? To custom. Now I will go to browse. Then I will go to download. So let's start with our, what's the first thing? So I think the first thing is okay, let's start with this one. So I'm going to bring this one. Can you see? I'll bring it in. So I will make it fit. So now can you see? Now, if someone click on this thing, I want it to be able to show me that, okay, I'm clicking on it, like, to show some, the way you used to do when you go to a particular website, you click on the website, you click on the icon, and the icon is showing you that you actually click something. So I want to do something like that, so that to show me that I'm actually clicking something. So I'll click on this blank. I will go to apply setting, this apply setting. I will change it to what? To on over. So I will go to icon again. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to remove it. Now I'm going to click on browse again, and I will bring this icon back, and I'll click open. Now see something. You guys should observe something. If I over it, can you see? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So when you over this thing, you see that it's showing you another color here. So it's just like a little bit of, design that it will make your users to, so you can change this one to when you press, if I press this thing, if I press it, It's going to show me white, but I don't want it to show me white when I press it. I want it to show me the blue again when I press it. So I'll click on press. Then I will I will remove this one. I will click on browse again. Then I will bring this blue again. So when I press it, you can see now it's showing me the blue. So that is that. So now let's do it for other products, other page. Let me remove this thing so that's not confused. So I'll go to my button, click on blank. So this blank, I'll go to my button. Let me be fast. I will change this one to default. I'll go to my icon. Blank, I will change it to custom, then browse. So let's bring in our product. So I want to change it. So I will change it to on over. When I over it, I will remove this one. So when I over it, it should give me what? It should show me this one. Open. So I will click on it. So I'll do for other product as well. So blank. I'm changing this one to custom. Click on browse. Map. Okay. So let's change it to on over. When I over it, I will remove this. Then it should give me the map. Okay. Let's do one more. One more. That's our customer. So default. I'll go to my icon, change the icon to custom, then go to browse, customer, change the state again, change it to on over. When you on over it, what should be the, so it should be this again. Okay. So let's set this one here. Let's set it. I'll go to size and settings. So let's make it 4864. 4864. 4864. This one 4864. This one too should be 4864. Okay, so I will do what I will do next. Okay, before I start doing that, now the next thing that I'm going to do here is that you see this. I'm going to click on this icon, this blank, this icon. I will go to action. You see this action, you run this action. Then you click on this action. Then you click on page navigation. So what is the destination of this page navigation? I want you to navigate me to the executive dashboard. So I'll do the same thing for this one. I will on this action. I will click on page navigation. Then it should take me to what? Product. I will do the same thing for this one as well. I will on the action, click on page navigation. Then the destination should be what? Map. Okay, I'll do the same thing for the last one here. I'll click on action. I will go to page navigation. Then the destination should be what? Customer details. So that is that. So now let's see. Let me arrange all these things here. So I'll go to my format, distribute vertically, yeah. Then align left. Okay. So this is fine. So I'm going to group everything together. So I'll click on Control G. Now I've grouped everything together. So I'm going to do Control X. So I'll go to my executive dashboard. I will do Control V. I will come here. I will do Control V here. I will come here as well. I will do Control V as well. Then to this last one, I'll press Control V. So now we have everything here now. Now let's see what we did, whether it works. Now if I click here, so for you to be able to go to the executive summary, I don't want to be clicking on executive summary. So from here now, let's go to executive summary, Control Shift. You have to press Control and Shift together. Can you see? It takes me to my executive summary. If I want to go to my, let's say, product table, from here, Control and Enter. Control and Enter, it will take you to your product. If you want to go to your maybe customer table, Control and Enter. Control and Enter to take you to your, it's going to take you to your executive page as well. So that is that on page navigation and how you can do your page navigation. You understand? So any question? Any question? Do we understand that? Any question? Any question from anyone? What is it?
There's no question from my side on this. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. So one more thing that we will do today that we'll look at today. Let's look at one more thing. Okay. So now let's look at one more thing today. And that is bookmark. We'll look at bookmark. So tomorrow, by God's grace, we'll publish our work to the PowerBI service. So let's look at one more thing. Then we'll call it a day. Then tomorrow we'll do publishing. We'll publish our work to the PowerBI service and show you guys how to publish on Novi Pro as well. So now one more thing that we're going to look at today is bookmark. So what is a bookmark? So I'm going to delete this particular page because I don't need it to be. So the last thing that we're going to be looking at today is bookmark. And what is a bookmark? A bookmark is like you are trying to capture the current state of your visual. You understand? You're trying to capture the current state of your visual. That is what a bookmark is all about. So for example, what should I do? What should I do? Yeah. There's no question. Okay, that's fine. So now I said, what is a bookmark? A bookmark is when you are trying to, you are trying to take a snapshot of your current state. You're trying to what? To take a snapshot of your current state. So that is what a bookmark is all about. So now let's do, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Okay, let me do a little bit bookmarking for you and see how that works. So now I'm going to add a slicer page, a slicer to this particular page. I'm going to add a slicer. So I will go to my insert. Should I go to insert? No. Don't let me stress myself. Let me just copy this, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'm going to add a slicer here. I'm going to add a slicer here. So what the slicer is going to do for me is that I want the slicer to slice maybe based on year, products, anything. You can put anything there. You can put your slicer here. So I have to put my slicer here. So what I'll do is that I'll go to my I'll go to data. Let me pick a slicer. So let me pick a slicer. So I will pick, let me go to calendar table. Let's say year. So let me format this to slicer setting drop down. Okay. If I filter 2021, you can see that the values have changed. So let me add another slicer. I'll just do another slicer here. Let's just add another slicer. Let's say product slicer. Or anything, you can just put anything. Let's just put product slicer. Product slicer. So product slicer. Okay, so this one is just like an example. It might not, you might add something else, but this is just like, I just want to do something for you guys, how to use bookmark and how to use bookmark. You can add more sliders if you want to add. Add more slicer if you want to add it. So let me use. Okay, so let's leave it like this. Let's use this one. So now what I want to do is that I want to okay, this is fine. I'm going to add, I'll go to my insert, I will add left icon. And see this left icon. I'm going to add it here. I'll go to my format, go to my button. Then I'll go to icon. I'll change the color to white. Why the color not change? Purple. Okay. So I will go to, okay, let me go to default. So icon, the color should be white. Okay, the color has changed. So you can see this one now. You can see this one. So now I'm going to bring in another shape. Let's go to add image. I will add, let me first add this one. Let me add this image. Hello, are you guys following what I'm doing? I don't like my class to be too silent.
Yes, yes.
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 Okay. No question, no nothing. Okay, it's fine. So, okay, I'm not going to use image. Let me use, I will use the blank, just the way I did it the other time. So let me use blank. So I will go to button style. I will go to icon. So I will change this to custom. Then I will bring my image to this one. I will bring this image. So let me change this one. When I hover it, it should give me, when I hover it, it should give me this color. This color. Okay. This should be what? It. Okay. This is fine. Now, what I want to do is that, let me change the style size to 48. Okay. 4864 is fine. So now what I want to do is that I want to be able to click on this filter. When I click on this filter, I want it to show me this thing here. You understand? And when I click this arrow, it will take me back to my default place. So see, let's see how that is going to work. So I'm going to click on this small icon. I will click on this, my slicer. I'll click on this slicer. I'll click on this slicer. Then I'll click on this background. I'm going to group them together. Control G to group. Control G to group them together. So I will go to my selection. So what is the group 2? I will rename it as what? This is what I just grouped. I will call it slicer. Slicer. Then I'll click on enter. Now, if I hide, see this eye, if I hide it, you will see that the slider is no longer showing again. Hello? We observe that the slider is no longer showing there again.
Yes.
Yes, we can see
Yes.
it.
You can see. If I on it back, you will see that it's showing now. Now, if I filter now, I can filter based on any year that I want. I can filter 2020, 2021. You can see the filter is working, everything is working. It's working. You can see everything is working. Bike. I want to filter by bike. You can see everything is working. And I can close it again. You can see. Now, this is not bookmark. This is just selection, and this is slicer and all. So now let me hide this thing. Let me hide it. So what I want to do now is that, please pay attention. This is where the real magic is. Let me go back to let me hunt this thing back and let me clear the filter. Let me clear the filter here. So, something is still happening. So let me clear the filter here. So everything is back to normal. Now, everything is back to normal. So now what I want to do is that I want to capture this state. I want to capture this our initial state. I want to capture the state. So how do I capture it? It's just like a screenshot. When you are doing screenshot or you go to a website, you do bookmark. I'm very sure some of you guys have done bookmark on a website. You bookmark that particular page. When you go back to that page, you can still see your bookmark page. So there is bookmark here. When you go to your view, you will see bookmark. This bookmark. So I have it here already. So I'll click on bookmark. Now you can see I've selected my bookmark. So I want to screenshot this page, just like screen grab. I want to screenshot this because this is the default page. I want to screenshot it. I'm going to add it. I will call it, let's call this one hide slicer. I'll call it hide slicer. Enter. Now I will go to my selection. And I'm going to on this my slicer back. I will on it back. Now I've on my slicer back. Now I will go back to my bookmark and I will add another bookmark.
I can't hear you. I don't know if it's from my side only.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yes.
So the person that cannot hear me is not from my end. Sorry guys, let me put on, I want to charge my laptop because I don't want the light to go off anytime. Okay, so let's continue. Now I have on my slicer back. You can see I want to capture this state again. I will call this one show slicer. Show what? Show slicer. Then I will enter. Are we following?
Yes.
Hello. You are following. Okay, good. Now I've captured two states. Now I've captured two states in my bookmark. Add slicer and show slicer. Now what I will now do next is that let me close this. Collapse. Now what I will now do next is that you see this my icon that is here. This icon, this filter icon. I will click on it and I will go to format. Under the format, you will see action. On the action, click on the drop down. So type, click on bookmark. Now, what do you want the bookmark to do? To show you what? To show me a slicer. Can you see? Now let's click on it on the filter, Control Enter. Can you see? It has given me the slicer. Now I want this icon to off this slicer for me. I want this icon to off the slicer. So I'm going to click on this small icon. I'll click on the small icon. Okay. I'm going to filter to do this thing. Format saying we don't have. Why?
Can it be because you have grouped it with the others?
Yes, I observed that, but I did it. I don't know. Okay, this is what I will do. But this thing is going to spoil. You're going to spoil what I want to do here. Oh, okay. What I will do now is that should I do? This is supposed to work now. Okay, let me do it again. Let me do it again. I'll go to my selection, my slicer. Can see the slicer? I will, let me open the slicer. Button, group and group. Oh, this thing is going to spoil this thing. No. Okay, I know what I will do. What I will just do is that let me do it all over again. Let me delete everything. I'll just delete everything here. I'll do it all over again. Do it all over again. Okay, so let me do it all over again. My bookmark, let me delete everything here. Let me just do it all over again. And this one, let me delete it as well. Okay, so what I will do is that I'll go to my, so let's add. Okay, so let me go to my home and add the slicer. Please, if you have question, you can ask your question this is the last thing that we actually want to do. If you have questions, you can ask your question. So tomorrow we'll look at how to publish our work to the Power BI service. So customer, let's just pick one or two things. Time has gone. I'll pick here and so let me do one more. So let's do one more. Let's go to our product subcategory. So let's just use this one as an example. So this is fine. So now let me pick go to insert. I'll pick my button, let icon. Let icon. So let's format this one. Let's format it to what? So icon should be right. Okay, this is fine now. So now what I will do is that, so when I filter, what I want to do is I just want to try when I filter, I should be able to see my filter working fine and everything is fine. You understand? So that's what we want to do. So now what I will do here is that I don't know why this thing is not working. It's supposed to work, but I don't know why it's not working. So what I will do is that I will group this one, and this one. I will group them together. Ctrl G. Yeah, let me go to my slide.
Hello.
Ambo.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello guys. Hello. Sorry, my network kicked me out. Don't know. Are you guys still here? Hello.
Yes, we are here.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Okay, so let's quickly finish up what we're doing. All right, let's quickly finish it up. Yeah. So let me know if you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
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 Yes, you can see your screen.
Yeah, thank you. So, sorry, I did another. Okay, so what we are trying to do here is to I know where this bookmarking is going. Okay, so let me just add another button here. Let me add another button here. So we're almost done actually. So almost done. So let's add. Okay, so this is the button that we are going to use to go back. So now let me go to our selection. Let me check something. Okay. I don't know the button. Which button is this one? Sorry, I'm just trying to confirm something. I know something is wrong here. Let me just delete. Let me delete. Okay, so let me off this one. Let's see. So, well, this bookmarking and selection is very, you have to be very careful when you are trying to set it up because it can be confusing at some times. So, you just have to make sure that you are very careful. So, what I did now is that what I did is that I did not group this icon with the rest. I did not group it with the rest, but don't worry, it will still work the way I want it to work. So, if I close this one, hold on, let me first close this. If I close this button and I close this one, it's still going to return back to the normal state that I want it to return for me. So now let's do the bookmark again once more again. So it's going to work this time around. So now I will go to my bookmark. I go to my bookmark. Now bookmark is to capture the current state. I want to capture this current state. So I'll click on add. So when I add, I'll call this hide slicer. I'll call it hide slicer. You can see hide slicer. Now I will go to my selection again. So I'm going to select this group 2. Let me call this group 2. Let me call it slicer. So I'll call this one close icon. Just, close icon. So you can call it anything. So I'm going to on this one as well. So you can see, so I'm going to capture this state as well. I'll capture this state. So let's go to our bookmark again. I will add and I will click on, I will call this one show slicer. Show slicer. So you can see if I go to iSlicer, that's that. If I click on show slicer, that's show slicer. So now I'm going to collapse this one now. I will close it. So let's go to this icon. this icon. I will go to format, then go to action, then I'll go to my bookmark and go to show slicer. This show slicer, yeah, show slicer. So to show me the slicer, then I'll click on this icon, this small icon. I will on this action. I will go to bookmark, then I will go to hide slicer. So if I click on this one now, can you see that the slicer has been hide? Can you also, if I click on this one, slicer is showing. If I click here, it's just like the way you do normal page navigation. Do you understand what I did now? Do you all understand? Any question? Any question?
Yes.
Yes, I
You
did.
just use page
Okay, so
navigation for it.
what did he say?
Why need to use page navigation instead of bookmark?
Okay, thank you for that question. Page navigation is, by default, PowerBI understand that you have different page. Page is like executive page, report page, these are pages. It is different from bookmark. Bookmark is when you are doing a screenshot. If you see what I did here is different from, you will see that what I did here, if you go to bookmark, you can say bookmark here. You can see what I did here. I do like a screenshot, hide slicer and show slicer. That is bookmark. It's different from, page navigation. Page navigation is like I'm going to one page to another. If I click on this one now, I'm going to another page. You can see this one is page navigation. It's different from, I can also use bookmark to do something like this, but it's not nice. Since PowerBI have already provided page navigation and bookmark for us, so we can make use of. You can use any approach that's actually fine by you. It does not mean that it will still not work. It still work. You understand? So if you click on your filter now, it's going to show you the filter. You can filter anything you want to filter. You can filter anything, and and you can go back again. You can see you can go back again, and it's going to give you the initial, the normal states that we have. Any question? Any question? Any question? So we
I
all
have question, but
understand.
not.
Okay, go on with your question.
Okay, I have question, but not on today's topic.
Okay. So should I stop recording so that you can so that this class will not be long? Let me stop the recording. So you can go on with your question.
Okay.
You can go on with your question.
Okay. Yes. In the course of Power BI classes, there are some topics